I need you to be believable. I want to see the chemistry.
Bro Mike, chemistry. Bro Mike does not have a chemistry. He has a ministry.
Silence! Action. Oh, wait. Do you have a ring?
No, I don't.
You need to propose with a ring.
Oh my God. This is prophetic.
Here's mine. So, action.
Sister Abigail.
Sister who?
I'm sorry. Abigail. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. There is so much we can do together. So much we can achieve together. Please. I want you to...
Cut! You kneel down to propose.
Man of God. Kneel. Propose now.
How did you propose to your girlfriend?
Hey. Girlfriend? Bro Mike does not see a woman. All he sees is vision. If you want him to act like the Holy Spirit, he would do it perfectly with an old man. But a lover boy, madam, you're asking the man of God to push a mountain.
Silence! Get out of my studio.
I was only trying to...
leave now!
Bro Mike, now you're fighting though.
Loyal gang, move forward. No, now you people need to start coming forward. Sit in front, yes. Take your seats in front. If you're new here, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, you're absolutely welcome. Signify in the comment section that you're new here so you can join the Loyal gang. So if you have seen that clip, you already know what we're about to talk about, and you already know what it is. If you're seeing the movie, if you're seeing the train, let me know in the comment section. If you're about to see it, if you've heard about it, let me know. So we're just going to be talking about the lessons I picked from the movie, and I'm not going to be saying everything. I'm not going to be saying all the lessons because I also want you guys to talk. I also want to learn from you guys. So whatever lessons you learned from the movie, please do well to drop them in the comment section. Let's dive into today's video. Okay? Yes.
Welcome to Lammy Jane's channel.
So this movie, The Train, is by Mount Zion, written by BAMILOYE, about the story of Daddy Mike BAMILOYE. And the movie, I must say, is a fantastic movie. I think it's very well written, and I think all the actors brought in their A game. We are not here to analyze the movie or, you know, review or criticize, so I'm not going to be doing much of those kind of talks. The lesson, see, I brought my book. Yes. So the first lesson I picked from that movie was choices. Now let me explain. There are good choices and there are godly choices. For instance, he wanted to go to that school. He wanted to go to what's the college now? Adeyemi College of Education, because that was a seemingly good school. I mean, it was obviously good, like obviously good. Every other person, in fact, the teacher even said you cannot leave that school, or the lecturer rather, you cannot leave that school and come to this school. It just didn't make sense.
Only an illiterate would prefer this school to Adeyemi College of Education.
And that also states that not every decision you make, or not every decision, not every instruction you are given by God will make sense to every other person. As long as you're sure it's a decision from God, you're good to go. Okay? So choices. This same point leads us to the second point, which that clip would also be explaining, or which I also got from that, you know, that scene. Obedience even when you seem foolish. Obedience even when it is just not a normal decision for everybody. Now, this particular point, obedience, is seen in different scenes and at different points in the movie. And I'm not going to say all the sins you could, you can get the obedience point from, but sticking to the decision, sticking to the instructions of God, even when it doesn't make sense to everybody, even when the people around you can't understand it. You get what I'm saying? Even when it just doesn't make sense to everybody. For instance, when Noah was supposed to build the ark, it didn't make sense to every other person. I'm very sure even his wife was at some point was saying, "Guy, what's going on? Like, what are you doing? What's going on?" But he still kept it because he heard God and he knew what he was doing, and it was an instruction from God. What you need, get that instruction from God and run with it. The third point is obstacles. You are always going to have obstacles or challenges or this or that or that, and there are so many obstacles in this particular movie. The first one we're going to be seeing will be when he was trying to communicate the idea, the vision to the elders, and they were just not getting it.
Drama. Is it in the Bible? Jesus used parables. Those are parables. I'm talking about drama. Well, I can't say for sure, sir. You cannot see. Then how is it a ministry? Mike, see, you are a very intelligent man and student of the Bible. Music can easily be classified as a ministry, but drama cannot. It's only known in the secular world, not in the church of God. Sir, but it can still be brought to the church.
No. We can't bring the things of the world into the church. God forbid.
No, sir. Not just a dramatist, but a minister, sir. A minister.
Mimicking the minister. Will you not be dramatizing?
Yes, my friend. You are just a dramatist.
See, it is even tougher when your obstacle or your challenge is coming from people who are seemingly elders or who have gone before you in whatever it is you want to do, because now it makes you almost want to start rethinking, am I sure I know what I'm doing? Am I sure? And this still goes back to the part of get your instruction, be sure you got it, and run with it. Do you get? So yeah, now the elders did not just get it. The elders were like, no, you are just a dramatist. There's nothing like preaching the gospel with movies or with drama. And to even think that at that time it wasn't movies, it was just stage play, stage drama. Okay, that wasn't dance drama, so let's be serious. It was a thing of, he knew what he wanted. He was sure he heard it from God, and he was sure that was what God wanted him to do. So even when it was tough to convince the elders, and the thing is, even if everywhere is dark, there's always going to be some light coming from somewhere. As big as that table was and everyone did not just get it, there was still one person that felt like, you know what, let's just give him a chance. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see how much sense he's going to bring out of this, and let's see how good this is going to be at the end of the day. And it came out nice, it came out well, and glory be to God. And so today we have Mount Zion Faith Ministries. And on a lighter note, please brothers, know how to pound yam. Yes, please. Another point, which is my fourth point or my fifth point, if you're going to be counting the last one, the pounded yam one, yes, if you're going to be counting it, it's important, so don't be joking with that kind of thing. But let's go on now. So if you're going to be counting that, this is going to be our fifth point, which is, as a parent, as a mentor, as a father in faith, as long as you are someone's elder person in something, you are responsible, your responsibility rather is to make the journey easier, simpler, and most likely faster for the person. Now this point, I got this whole thing when Daddy Mike's dad asked him, or sorry, told him about who his wife would be. Now if you remember that scene well, he was telling his dad, and he was like, oh no, he's already looking at someone, and she's dark, she's short, she's this, she's that. And he simply told him, no, this is the person, she's from Elisha, she's light-skinned, she's tall. Simple. Now imagine if that instruction, that word, that guidance did not come at that time. Probably he would have spent time, you know, following that other auntie. Then just like they have been leaving him in the waiting room all this while, he would stay in the waiting room again, and that in some way may have delayed, you know, the whole mandate that God had for them. Or he would not even think about her, or he would marry that person, and it's just going to be, the marriage will be in shambles and all that, and for some reasons that might have contaminated the mandate, or this or that. You have no idea how much this is very important, because it is marriage, it is the coming together of two people, and obviously whoever you come together with would in one way or the other have something to do with your mandate, or will affect or influence the mandate. Do you get? So if he didn't have that instruction from his dad, now let me try and explain something to you. The moment he got that from his dad, his journey became faster, because he just knew. Even when she kept saying no, he kept to it. Are you picking what I'm saying? He kept to it. Somebody needs to be understanding what I'm saying. Okay, I'm calm, I tell you. Somebody needs to be understanding what I'm saying. He was sure. He got the instruction, and he was just sure. So he went to her. He started, you know, arranging his procedures. Yes, and he started doing his thing until she said yes. Do you get? It wasn't a thing of, oh, he was trying to now see who else is there. His journey became faster. So as a mentor, as a parent, as a father, you are responsible, or your responsibility is to make the journey of those who you are mentoring, who are your children, maybe biological children or in faith. Your responsibility is to make their journey faster, easier. You know, the mistakes you have made, they should not make it again. You know, there are some things that even they might not know, they might not hear. You should hear them. You should hear for them rather, and make their journey faster. Next point is that please do not despise little beginning. Just like Paul was telling Timothy that yes, you might be at this stage right now, but don't despise the growth you have. Don't despise the achievements you have. Don't despise what God has told you. Don't despise what you already know, what you heard. It might just be that verse, it might just be that instruction, it might just be that word, but keep to it. Hold it there, write it, make it plain. Put it in a place you're going to be seeing, so that you can run with it, so that everyone and anyone who sees it too can run with it. You get? Don't despise it to begin. And on another light note, please, mothers, fathers, uncles, elder brothers and sisters, know when to stand up and go and drink water. Yes. Know when to go and drink water, because if she did not stand up at those two instances and at those two places, probably the communication is not going to sync like that. So please, mothers, uncles, elder brothers, and maybe friends, yes, because 21st century friends, is God that will help us. So please, know where to stand up. Important. Know where to go and drink water. Know when to take a stroll. Don't wait to excuse us or excuse them, as the case may be. So I'll be giving this as my very last point because, you know, please and please do not rely on human beings. Human beings are bound to fail. Human beings are, you know, we are just human. We are flesh and blood. That's what you must continue to remember. And this is from the scene where they wanted to launch the magazine, and he just expected that because his sister is married to one of the famous or one of the known engineers in the city, she was going to come with money. And as the Lord will have it, and as that scene will have it, she even collected the money he had from him to launch the magazine. And he was expecting double. If you have not watched this movie, please go watch it, because you don't understand like this double I said now. You're not going to sink, and you're a member of this gang. We should be communicating heart to heart, chest to chest. Okay? Yes. So do not rely on human beings, because he was expecting that his sister was going to come with money, and with the 15 naira he had, she was going to bring another 15 naira. Please, 15 naira is a lot of money, okay? And she's going to bring another 15 naira, and they're going to settle the bills. But she didn't. She even collected what he had to launch the magazine, and their double plan did not work. So guys, please, what scene do you think you drew, you know, some strength, you drew knowledge from, and you think you should, you know, let people know? Please, there are people, I need to say this, there are people that will never drop a comment, but they are always in the comment section because, I don't know, they always want to learn from others. Okay, so please drop a comment, tell us what you have learned. If you have not watched the movie, let us also know, tell us, and we're encouraging you to go watch the movie. You know, I got some very personal lessons that I did not even mention, or I did not even share. Some things that, you know, gave me strength to stick to some decisions and make some decisions. Some things that gave me what's it called now, that just reassured me that, you know, the Father knows what he's doing. The Father knows what he's doing. He's always right. He knows what he's doing. You know, gosh, how else can I explain this? He's got you, baby. He knows what he's doing. Whatever instruction he has given you, this word can be for anybody. Whatever instructions he must have given you, it's not making sense now. It doesn't make sense now. Stick to it, please. Ask him for strength to run with that instruction, or to carry out whatever decision, whatever thing you're supposed to do. Ask for strength, because like I said, you're flesh and blood, and you can't do most of these things with just your strength. So please, and this very line that everyone is talking about, stop looking for information everywhere. Go to God for revelation. Again, stop looking for information everywhere, or stop looking everywhere for information, and go to God for revelation. Please, as cliche as some people think it sounds, it is deep. Okay? Yes. So do well to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video. Let people know. This might be the video that will encourage somebody to watch The Train. Okay? And I think that movie, I know in my heart that movie is for a lot of people, you know, ministers. It might not, your case might not even be in ministry. Some people have to take marriage decisions, some people have to take, you know, work decisions, and it's just going to help people in different fields and different areas of their lives. So please do well to watch this movie. If you have not seen it, do well to see it. Drop a comment what you learned. New members, signify in the comment section. We are always welcome to this gang, and we are always open to more new members in this farm. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Oh wait, please, if you have not seen my other videos, you are missing, you are on a locked in. Okay, do how to scroll down, go through my channel, and there'll be 1 or 2 videos that you'll be interested in watching and rewatching and sharing. So guys, bye, stay blessed, and keep learning, keep moving, and you know what, keep staying in the secret place. Bye.